Hey, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, it's going to be in package from China time with the Super VIB30. So this is one of those products I've picked up some time ago, and I can tell you that this is one of these very cool. I think one of the reasons why I actually started making these videos with the package from China, because this is not like super deluxe fancy game box, but this is just something unique, and they were trying to make something of an interesting overall concept. So the first thing is, like, you can actually see in this the translucent case, there is nothing much going on with this. We're having power, we're having reset, and that's actually it. For the connectivity, we're only having an AV out, and we're going to be having an input from 5 volt and micro USB connection. So inside of the package, we're getting this very cute little tiny controller that has a 6-button layout. I think they use these controllers for many different devices throughout the years. I think also those tiny plug-and-play arcade machines. They make no sense because most of the big games are actually 8-bit, so we're going to only needing 4 buttons in total. 2 for normal and 2 for the turbo. So no idea why there are actually 6 of them. And they are going to be connected at the front over here with an USB-C connection. So it's an interesting concept when it comes to connections they are all actually going to be using. The AV cable is still in here. But what is even cooler and interesting, it's not like the second controller. What you're getting with this is that this thing actually has a rumble. I don't know if you can actually see it on the inside. It's quite difficult to showcase, but there is a rumble, and I think that is what's going on. So we're going to be looking at the package itself, or at least like it says over here, the 169. Don't you love it that they have like these, yeah, like reusing. Like now we're saying like 520, but 40 VIB or vibration games. Yeah, because normally vibration was not a thing when it comes to the overall 8-bit series. Overall, we're going to be having all kinds of interesting, let's say, configuration of games. Let's check it out. Let's see what is actually going on with this thing. Let's connect it and let's see if we're going to be having some fun today. But let's take a what's going on. I can hear the vibration motor in the controller. But the unfortunate part is there is no color in the picture itself, and that has to do because my television can only play ball. Oh, I need a new CRT. So let's move to the LCD display, and I can tell you that the overall menu is kind of cool. So we do have like 2 different menus. So this is actually for purely the rumble function. So this will contain only a handful of games. Let's see what's going on. Somehow this thing doesn't do anything because I need to plug it into the different port, or at least, yep, like I thought. So that's one of the things I've learned throughout making all of the videos. So you can actually see that we're having 41, 481. But let's take a close look at it. We're having Final Fight, the music. Superboy, Avenger Island, Tank, Maze, 88 Days, Gradius, Arkanoid. So we're not going to be playing all of them, but let's get in a couple of them. For example, Kung Fu, Pinball, and let's see how far we can actually go with this, what they actually changed out, and what is going on. So let's take a close look at Superboy. I have no idea. Is this like another ripoff from? Oh yeah, this is absolutely a knockoff game of you know what kind? Oh crap. Fuck! What's the turbo button? Oh, that's the turbo button. Okay, so we need to use these 2 over there. Ooh, okay, that's cool. So when actually powering up, you're getting the vibrating at the moment. Oh, no! Oh, I messed it up. They did have like the same sound effects, only the overall audio is not the same. It would be cool to have like actually rumble function inside of like you're going to be doing the power or the shooting. That would be cool. Let's see if I'm going to be hitting an enemy. Oh yeah, that also has like the vibration now. That's cool. Okay, so that vibration is going to be absolutely cool. Another very fun addition. So the overall gameplay. Let's go to the end of the stage. I must say they are creative with this. Let's go to the world 1-2. Let's see how that actually looks. They also have this part with annoying freaking sound. Oh, they just replaced it with one single sound. But control-wise, this thing is going to be the same situation like the original game, or at least where it's actually based on. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. But you're getting the point. This is absolutely one of those rip-offs. There is no way of getting back into the main menu. We need to reset the system itself. And that's it. So that was a lot of fun. Superboy, okay. So we have Adventure Island, Maze. What is Maze? Is Maze just... Oh yeah, they ripped off Pac-Man. So this list is fully... Wow. Let's see what's going on. Yep, the rumble function is actually when you're going to be grabbing the ghost. Arkanoid, okay, so that they actually used the original game name, but you wonder what that's going on, like when I'm getting the vibration over there. Okay, so the vibration is actually when you're going to be hitting the ball. Okay, that's cool. I really like this D-pad on this device. We got the slow ball. Oh man, I can't play these games for hours. Oh, got the easy mode now. Well, I got the easy mode. I got like twice as freaking like pad. I'm still missing out of the ball. So when I was starting off the game, it was automatically rumbling. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Nope, nothing going on there. Which button do I need to freaking press? Okay, so when I'm getting hit and I'm actually hitting a different plane, I'm going to be actually utilizing the rumble function. But the audio is not like it's supposed to be. You can just hear that sound effect. But like I mentioned before, like with the other game, it's like the D-pad is very nice. Come on, give me the power up, give me the power up. Ah, I messed it up big time. But I would say that this is pretty cool. Circus Charlie. Let's see what's going on. I'm guessing if I'm jumping in through the hoops, I'm going to be having the rumble function. Yeah, there we go. But actually it's kind of interesting. When I'm hitting the floor, then I'm getting actually the rumble. So not to the point that I'm actually going through the hoop itself. Oh! This is another game I love to play. I've played it so much. There we go. Let's see. Oh man, we don't have the sound effects. See, that's what I mentioned before with 1942, that we do have missing sound effects. And that is one of the biggest problems we've noticed a lot of these 8-bit systems. Come on. Hoppa! And every time I'm going to be hitting him in the face. But it's also interesting to see that the vibration of actually the hitting the enemy, it's going to be like a minor, let's say like an, no, wait, I need to say it's like it's going to be like an aggressive rumble, but if you're going to be getting hit, it's like a minor rumble. So it's kind of interesting how they program it. So there's even multiple different rumble functionalities in the system itself. So we're actually talking about all of the games that is on here. So what's going on with a 480? With Kung Fu Panda. What is Kung Fu Panda? Oh, we got even more of those weird games. I think that is absolutely one of those. Oh, we're now a panda. Yeah, okay, so you're getting the point. So there are all kinds of weird, strange, like hacked games on here. Or browse. You have so many of these weird, like Turtle Fighters. What is Turtle Fighters? Oh, it's actually like the Team Mutant Ninja Turtle game, but which one is it? Okay, the Tournament Fighters. So it's quite interesting to see that they implemented it here, but they didn't use the original name. So when it comes beside the sound effect, it's pretty cool, and the overall image quality, it's okay. I'm still playing on an LCD. I think this will be way better looking actually using on freaking CRT. Can I do something like some super move or whatever? Ooh, yes I can. But how is the overall list over the 481? Are we having a lot of double? We're gonna see like 24p. I'm guessing like a hacked version. Mr. Crocodile. I have no idea what Mr. Crocodile is. Okay. So they are like putting the same game on it with a different kind of... Oh, it's like Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, I think this is Crocodile Dundee game. Oh, it's like a beat 'em up. I never played this game before. That is quite interesting, but you know, when it comes to the overall list itself, there is so much stuff going on. We're having Super Lord. What the heck is Super Lord? Okay, this is actually like the little game Super Lord. You know, when you're going to be looking into these devices, we can find so many interesting but weird games that I have never played before. But the unfortunate, the biggest list doesn't have actually all of the Rumble games, so we're just having like a handful. But they're actually like cool games. But yeah, Donald Duck, Castlevania is on here, or at least they say Bejeweled. Okay. No, this is not like the Bejeweled that I remember, but that's more like the Columns clone, but then actually for the NES. But you know, this thing is well filled up. Bomber Prince. This needs to be Bomberman. This needs to be Bomberman. Bomber King. Okay then. This is a game I've never played before. And I killed myself. What the heck? Well, one thing is the fact that this thing is filled with all kinds of weirder games. And at the moment, I must like that I have seen a lot of familiar titles now. So the overall list is not bad. We have Kung Fu. Is that the all famous? Oh, yes. So this is absolutely my most loved but also hated game for the NES because it's so freaking brutal. Now I love the turbo function. Oh. So but when it comes to this particular product, I must say that it is absolutely an interesting concept where they should improve with even more, let's say, different systems. You can make something so cool out of it, but is it actually going to be a pointless situation? It is, because we have so many different kind of, let's say, devices nowadays. The only thing I'm actually missing on this point is having the quick load, quick save. I'm so used to that now. So this is what we call a filthy screwdriver. I think I don't need to say anything else. But so, but you're going to be opening them. I think it's such a fun thing to actually showcase in the inside. There is even a separate PCB connected with a ribbon cable for the reset and on and off. But I think it's such a cool, interesting concept. They should make one with an HDMI port. You know, when it comes to the games, the selection is quite good. So we do have a black bob over here and then the chip itself, but yeah, I think they call this like a NES on a chip or somehow. So yeah, communication wise, if we're going to be looking at, let's say, the rumble function, everything, it's kind of genius. Okay, what they can make. So they didn't make an NES clone that we have like a gazillion of them, but this is just one of those very cool novelties when it comes to systems. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of these devices? I think they're kind of cool, and this is, I must be honest, this is a little bit of my favorite one. If we're going to be finding a good CRT I can connect this to, I think we can have a lot of fun. The controls are not a comfortable one, most comfortable one, but it's just an overall fun situation. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all, and it would be great to see you in the next video. But let's put this thing together with my filthy screwdriver.